guys, it's Miss Rhonda Girl, and I was thinking about you guys, and I said, you know what, let me make a video about purchasing hair and the qualities and things to look for when purchasing hair, because oftentimes we run into issues where people just really don't know what company to go through. There are so many different vendors out there, and it gets a little confusing. So to help you narrow it down, I wrote down a few pointers, a few tips that you may want to take into consideration before purchasing. So I'm going to run right through it, and if you see me looking down, it's because I did write down some notes because I didn't want to forget anything for you guys, okay? So anyway, the number one thing that I look for when purchasing hair is customer service. If they have great customer service and you know, they are really good about telling me about their product, presenting their product, whether it be online, whatever website they have, fan page, pictures, things like that. Presentation means the world to me, and so does I'm looking at, you know, YouTube, Better Business Bureau, outside things like that that can give me a better understanding on whether or not this is a legit company or not. And if people are more excited about the hair than there are people that are saying something negative. You have to understand that with all companies, you know, no matter what company it is, even if you know, go to Payless or some other store, you're going to hear people say bad things about certain companies. But you got to kind of outweigh the good with the bad. If there are more people saying, oh, I really love this product, or oh, I really love this, you know, particular brand, then you want to go with that more so than the negative people. Okay? Is how quickly do they respond to the questions that I have. In a particular case where you really need to talk to someone directly about your particular situation, like, hey, I have, you know, 3A hair and I want a texture that match, which one would you suggest, you know? And I'm looking at how quickly you're getting back to me. I'm looking at when you answer my question, how thorough are you? Are you short with me? Are you know, really trying to answer my question, or are you just trying to hurry up and get my money? You know, those things matter to me as well, because if you're taking the time out to service me and my questions as a customer, then you're looking to keep me as a long-term customer. Is shipping. I know that some companies, as far as the better quality hair, it takes them like 4 to 6 weeks to ship out your hair, which I understand that if they are a standalone business and they're doing everything themselves as far as wefting the hair and sorting the hair, okay, I get that. But for those people who don't like to wait, like, hello, me, I'm looking at shipping. How fast are you going to get this hair to me? If it's one of those things where you have to order the hair first before you can even, before I place my order, or when I place my order, then you place the order with your vendor to get me my hair, I can't do that, because to me it shows that, you know, you're really not prepared as a business. I don't know. I'm not one to judge anyone on how they do their business, but I kind of want a company that's already established, you know, and established enough to, you know, have stock. You know, you don't want to be sitting waiting on some hair that may or may not come when you need it. You know what I'm saying? So shipment is very important to me. I just, if you tell me that my hair will be here in 3 to 4 days or whatever, I'm looking for it on day 4, okay? That's how anxious I am about my hair, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that's the same way. So packaging depends on you, okay? For me, I love presentation. So if the hair is all pretty, it's getting me more excited about opening this hair and putting it in my head, okay? So I do like packaging and also in presentation, and I just want to make sure that the hair is just, you know, it's presented to me, okay? Also, the smell of the hair, it really doesn't matter if the hair has a smell. Some companies, you know, steam press and process the hair, you know, to get certain curl patterns, so it may have a certain smell to it. There's usually like a corn chip smell that just won't go away. Even after you wash the hair many a times, there's still that smell. My hair doesn't have that smell though. But some hair companies, like, I mean, no matter how many times you wash it, it still has that corn chip smell, and you just, there's no way you can get rid of it. For some people, that's a negative. For other people, you don't care about that. You're more concerned about whether or not the hair texture is going to stay intact, or whether or not the hair is good quality. Another thing I'm looking for is shedding. when I get the hair, and you guys really have to, this is really important, when you first get the hair, if they should have like instructions on how to care for the hair, how to treat the hair, and at the very bottom of most companies, you know, to do or how to list, they will tell you that after you have taken the hair out of the rubber band, or after you have co-washed the hair, you have basically tampered with the hair, so they will not take the hair back. So it's very important when you get your hair that you examine it very closely to make sure that you're satisfied with your purchase. Because if you're not satisfied with it upon receiving it, it doesn't look right, you're already getting tangled, you can't run your fingers through it, then they should allow you to take that hair or send that hair back to them to either get a refund or get another bundle of hair. So before you put hair into your head, before you take it out of the rubber band that it comes in, examine your hair very closely, run your fingers through it, smell it, do whatever it is you need to do to determine that this is the hair you actually want. Because once you take it out of that bundle and you start washing it, or even after you sew it in, some companies are just like, at this point, of course, you can't take the hair back, but after you have co-washed it, you want to see if the hair texture is still the same, if the hair texture is still as lovely as it was when you first purchased it, or did the hair texture change because you've added you know, conditioner or whatever to it. So just to sum everything up, there are so many different companies out there to choose from, so that's what makes it a whole lot more difficult to select the right company for you as far as virgin hair is concerned. Then there are a lot of companies that are offering bundle deals and, you know, $20 off, so it just kind of clouds your judgment as to who you should go through as far as purchasing your hair. To that I would say, take your time. Don't try to purchase hair based off of the sales and the deals that they have. You want to go with the hair that is top quality and that will last you 6 months to a year, you know, as far as being able to use it over and over again. So, you know, the deals don't matter so much. It's more so, is this quality hair? Do your research as much as you possibly can. Research till you can't anymore. Ask as many questions as you can. Make sure that this company has a PayPal account. Make sure that this company is, and I would rather go with a company that's known. I mean, not to say anything about new companies, but I would rather go with a company that's more established than a company that's just getting off the ground. That's just my personal preference. I just want to make sure that people have tried it and liked it and it's worked for them, you know. So take your time. You know, I know that you want your hair ASAP, but you really got to think about, this is your hard-earned money being spent. You know, most of the time we're spending $200, $300 plus on some hair, you know, and you got to think about it. It's an investment. When you go looking for a car, you don't just go purchase the first thing that pops up because there's a deal on it. No, you're looking at the mileage, you're looking at, you know, the stability. All those things matter when it comes to weave too. Ain't that bad? Yeah, it is. But all those things matter when it comes to the purchase of your hair. So that's it, you guys. I don't want to ramble on and on. If you have any questions regarding your personal venture, go ahead and leave your comment below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this helps someone in some kind of way. See you on the next video. Bye.